I want to present a ledger, not metaphorically, an actual accounting of promises made and promises kept across the specific years of a specific life. And I want to tell you what the audit found. Before I tell you the single line that summarizes it, the promise made in a hard year that I would not be abandoned kept. He was there through the specific coordinates of the hardest address I've lived at, not after, in it. The promise that all things work for good for those who love him kept over the long timeline that the short timeline couldn't see it, but the long one confirmed. The promise that the plans he has are for welfare and not for evil kept, not in every detail I would have designed, but in every outcome that the plan produced when followed.
Joshua 21:45.
Not one of all the Lord's
good promises fail.
Everyone was fulfilled.
Everyone.
The audit confirms it.
Every promise kept.
Not one failed.
Every promise kept.
Joshua 21:45.
Every promise kept.
Across the hard years.
Every promise kept.
On the long timeline.
Every promise.
The audit is in. The ledger has no unfulfilled entries.
Every promise kept.
Everyone.
Every promise.
The promise that he goes before into every situation that arrives before I do. Kept the evidences in every room I walked into where something had already moved before I arrived to address it. The promise of his peace, guarding the heart and mind, kept in the rooms that should have produced nothing but anxiety and didn't, because the peace showed up before I asked for it. The promise that he finishes what he started kept. The work is still in progress, which is itself the evidence that it hasn't been abandoned. Still in process, it's still being kept.
Not one failed.
Not one. The record is clean.
Every promise made
against every circumstance that tested whether it would hold.
Held.
Everyone.
Every promise kept.
Not one failed. Joshua 21:45.
Everyone fulfilled.
Every promise kept.
Every promise kept.
The record is clean. Hard years, long timelines.
Every promise kept.
Still in process is itself a kept promise.
Every promise kept.
Everyone.
Every promise kept.
I'm gonna tell you the single line that the full audit produced. Not one of all the Lord's good promises failed. Everyone was fulfilled. And I have lived long enough to add my own testimony to the Joshua record. Not one of the specific promises he made to me in the seasons that tested them most severely failed. Not one. And the ledger I've been keeping has never required an entry in the unfulfilled column. And I've been looking for one to add to see if the record would hold. And it has held. Every time I tested it,
Every promise kept.
every promise kept.
Every promise kept.
Not one failed.
Every promise kept.
Joshua 21:45.
Still true.
Every promise kept.
Across my specific years.
Hard seasons,
Tested promises.
every promise kept.
The ledger is clean.
Not one.
Unfulfilled entry. Every promise kept.
Everyone.
Everyone, 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 every promise kept.
Everyone.
Not one failed.
Every promise kept.
The record is clean.
Every promise kept. I spent years trying to dress myself in a righteousness. I kept ripping in the places where I was weakest, and the ripping was documented by everyone watching. And I kept stitching, and it kept ripping. And I thought the problem was my stitching technique. The problem was not my stitching technique. The problem was that the material I was trying to work with was insufficient for the covering that the gaps in my life require. And there is a specific exhaustion that belongs to a man who has been trying to manufacture something he was never designed to manufacture. And I hit that exhaustion before I hit the solution, which is apparently how the solution arrives for most people who needed to exhaust their own manufacturing before they would accept something they didn't make.
Isaiah 61:10 says,
He clothed me with garments of salvation, arrayed me in a robe of righteousness. Not I clothe myself,
He clothed me,
which means the dressing is his act,
not mine,
and the righteousness is his material,
not mine. Clothed in righteousness,
not my own.
clothed in what He put on me.
Isaiah 61:10, arrayed in his robe.
Clothed in righteousness,
It fits because he made it for me.
not the righteousness I stitched and ripped.
His righteousness, it holds.
Clothed in righteousness,
His,
not mine.
his. And I want to describe what it feels like to stop trying to dress yourself in what you can't make and receive what he provides. It feels like the specific relief of a man who has been struggling into ill-fitting clothes and finally received something that fits, not because it was made for the ideal version of him, but because it was made for the actual version of him. And it fits because he knew exactly who he was dressing when he made.
He arrayed me in His righteousness,
Not the righteousness I perform, His righteousness that covers everything my stitching couldn't reach.
clothed in righteousness,
Is not mine.
Isaiah 61:10.
Garments of salvation,
Clothed in what He put on me.
it fits.
He made it for me.
Clothed in
Clothed in righteousness,
not the ripped version I stitched.
His righteousness.
It holds close. Stop trying to make what he already made for you. Stop stitching righteousness out of your own performance and your own track record and your own best efforts. He has the garment, he has the robe. He is extending it right now toward the version of you that has been exhausted by its own manufacturing. Receive it. Put on what he made, not what you stitched.
His righteousness,
His righteousness fits every gap that yours couldn't cover.
clothed in righteousness,
His garments of salvation,
Isaiah 61:10.
clothed in what he made for me.
Not the stitched, ripped version.
His righteousness, it holds
Everything my manufacturing
couldn't cover.
clothed in righteousness,
His righteousness, not mine. His
clothed in righteousness, clothed in righteousness,
not mine.
clothed in righteousness. Isaiah 61:10.
Clothed in his. I want to be clear about what I will not fear means, because it is not a declaration of fearlessness. I am afraid of things. I am honest about that. What I will not fear means is that the fear has been addressed by a fact that is larger than what I'm afraid of. And I am choosing to live by the larger fact. The fear is real. I want to establish that before I get to the declaration. Because the declaration, without the honest naming of the fear, is performance, and performance doesn't hold in the 3 a.m. version of the room you're afraid of. The fear of losing what I can't afford to lose is real. The fear of the situation that is larger than my capacity to manage is real. The fear of the future that I can't see clearly enough to not be afraid of is real. And Psalm 27:1 doesn't tell me the fear is wrong. It gives me something to put next to the fear that is specifically larger. The Lord is my light and my salvation.
Whom shall I fear?
The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? The question answers itself in the presence of this specific God.
Whom shall I fear?
I will not fear.
Psalm 27:1.
I will not fear.
The Lord is my light
I will not fear.
and my salvation.
I will not fear.
The stronghold of my life.
I will not fear. The fear is real.
I will not fear.
The fact is larger.
I will not fear.
Whom shall I fear? In the presence of this God,
I will not fear.
and I want to tell you what it looks like to say I will not fear. In the room that produces the fear, while the fear is present, it doesn't look like the absence of fear. It looks like a man who is afraid in his name and the fact that is larger than what he's afraid of, and choosing to live by the larger fact in the presence of the fear, rather than waiting for the fear to leave before making the declaration. Because the declaration is what addresses the fear, not the other way around. The Lord is my light and salvation.
Whom shall I fear?
Set into the dark room that the fear has been occupying. The Lord is my light
In the dark,
salvation from what I'm afraid of,
the stronghold.
against what's coming. Whom shall I fear? In the presence of this, who I will not fear.
Psalm
The
27.
Lord is my light,
In the dark,
my salvation.
my stronghold.
I will not fear
The fact is larger.
than what I'm afraid of.
I will not fear.
Whom shall I fear? In the presence of this God,
I will not fear.
say it into the room that is producing the fear. The Lord is my light. Say it while the room is still dark and my salvation. Say it before the situation resolves, the stronghold of my life. Say it as a decision, not a feeling.
Whom shall I fear?
Say it as the rhetorical question that answers itself in the presence of the one who is light in darkness, salvation in danger, stronghold against what's coming.
I will not fear. I will not fear. I will not fear. I will not fear. I will not fear.
I will not fear.
I will not. The Lord is my light
In salvation,
my stronghold. I will not.
fear is real.
The fact is larger. Whom shall I fear?
In the presence of this,
I will not fear.
I will not fear. Choosing the larger fact.
I will not fear. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is my light. I will not fear. I will not fear.
I want to establish something about the relative sizes of what is in you and what is in the world. Because 1 John 4:4 makes a specific comparison, and the comparison changes everything about how you walk into the rooms that are coming against you. I don't need the opposition to be smaller than it actually is to be safe. I need the one inside me to be greater than the one in the world. And 1 John 4:4 says he is not approximately greater, not greater in some categories, greater comprehensively. And the verse says you have overcome them, past tense, already accomplished. Not you will overcome, not you might overcome. If you're strong enough, you have overcome them, because the greater one is already in you. And the overcoming is a function of its size, not your strength.
Greater than the one in the world.
Greater.
1 John 4:4.
The one in you is greater,
Comprehensively
categorically
greater.
Greater is he.
1 John 4:4.
Greater is he.
That is in me.
Greater than the one
That is in the world.
Greater is he, not approximately,
Comprehensively greater.
comprehensively greater.
Greater is he.
I don't need them smaller, I need him greater, and he is.
Greater is he.
Greater is he. And I want to apply this to the specific opposition you're currently naming as larger than your capacity to address. The diagnosis is real,
The one in you is greater.
the debt is real,
The one in you is greater.
the opposition is real,
The one in you is greater.
the fear is real.
The one in you
Is greater than fear. Every name thing that is coming against you in the world is smaller than the name one who is already in you. And the comparison is not close, he is in you.
greater.
The comparison is not close.
1 John 4:4.
You have overcome, past tense,
Already
because the greater one is already resident.
greater is he.
1 John 4:4.
Greater.
Than the one in the world,
Comprehensively
categorically
greater is he.
in me.
Already
You have overcome.
greater.
Is he
Not close.
greater?
Greater
Greater.
is he.
Say it into whatever is coming against you.
Greater is he.
That is in me than he that is in the world.
Greater is he.
Say it as information, not as emotional encouragement, as the specific measurement of the comparative sizes of what is in you and what is coming at you. The comparison does not favor what's coming at you.
Greater is he.
Greater is he.
Greater is he.
Oh,
Greater is he.
greater is he.
Greater than the one in the world.
Not approximately,
Greater than the one.
comprehensively
Greater is he.
in you.
Already
You have overcome,
past tense.
because the greater one is in you.
Greater, greater,
Is he?
greater,
Greater is he.
greater, 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 greater.
Greater is he.
That is in me.
Greater,
That is in me.
greater
Greater
than the one.
in the world.
1 John 4:4.
Greater.
I want to describe the geography of Psalm 23:4, because the geography matters. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, through, not around, not bypassed through, and the through is the whole thing. The valley has specific coordinates. You know when you're in it, not because of the darkness exactly, because of the specific shape of the darkness. The valley walls close in a particular way that the open field doesn't. And the sound is different in a valley, more enclosed, more specific, more present. And I've been in the valley that Psalm 23 describes, not metaphorically, the specific coordinates of the worst season I have lived through, where the shadow of death was not a metaphor, but a presence in the room. And I walked through it, and I wanna tell you what I found on the other side.
He was in the valley.
Not at the entrance waiting for me to exit.
In the valley.
His rod and staff comforted me while I was still in it. The comfort was in the through, not after.
The valley and the mountain.
Both of them,
The valley and the mountain.
he's in both. Psalm 23, through the darkest valley, not around, through.
The valley and the mountain.
And a mountain only means what it means because of the valley you walked.
The valley and the mountain.
He was in both. He was in both. Yeah. And here's the thing about standing on the mountain that you can only know from having been in the valley first. The view from the mountain is shaped entirely by the specific valley you walk through to get to it. The mountain looks different to the man who climbed it from the valley floor than it does to the man who was airlifted to the summit, because the valley floor gave him specific information about the height of what he's standing on and about who was walking beside him when the walls were closing in.
The valley
is not the detour from the journey.
The valley
is the road that makes the mountain worth standing on. Through the valley, not around it. The through is the road to the mountain, and he is in the through, the whole through, every step of the through.
The valley and the mountain.
Both Psalm 23 through, not around.
The valley and the mountain.
He was present in the valley, which is why the mountain is real.
Valley and the mountain.
He was in both. He is in both of them. I don't regret the valley. I don't want to say that carefully, because I'm not grateful for the pain, and I'm grateful for the presence I discovered in it that I couldn't have discovered in the open field. The valley gave me the specific knowledge of who was with me when there was nowhere else to look, and that knowledge is the thing I carry up the mountain that makes the standing on it different from what it would have been without the valley education.
The valley and the mountain. Through the darkest valley.
Not around. He was there. His rod is there.
The valley and the mountain.
The mountain means more because of the valley walk.
The valley and the mountain.
He was in both.
He was in both.
He's still in both.
He's still in both.
Through the valley, not around. Through. And he was in it.
The valley and the mountain.
Both of them. Him. I want to be honest about the distance between where I am now and where I was when the love was new. And I want to be specific about how the distance happened, because it wasn't a dramatic departure. It was 1,000 small decisions to put other things first. Revelation 2:4 says, you have forsaken the love you had at first. And I wanna sit with forsaken, because forsaken is not passive. Forsaken is a verb that implies a series of active choices that produce the distance. I didn't drift, I decided 1,000 times in small increments to prioritize other things until the accumulated distance looked like drift when it was actually 1,000 small forsaken decisions that nobody noticed, including me, until the distance was large.
Consider how far you have fallen.
Repent, do the things you did at first.
That's the instruction.
Not complex.
Return.
Do the first things again. The love responds to the return.
First love.
I'm coming back to you.
First love.
I felt how far I fell. Revelation 2.
Do the things you did at first.
First love, the distance was my making.
First love.
The return is my choosing. I'm coming back to where I started.
First love.
Nothing else has filled the space you left.
First love.
I'm coming back. First love looked like the morning. I couldn't wait to open what I was reading before the day had any other agenda. First love looked like the conversation that didn't require any external motivation, just the desire to be in the presence of the one who was the whole thing. And returning to first love looks like doing those things again, not with the feeling I had when they were first, but with the decision that the doing produces the feeling, rather than waiting for the feeling to justify the doing. Do the things you did at first. The instruction is the action, not the feeling that precedes it. Return to the first things, the love responds fast. First love, I'm coming back to you. First love, float how far I fell. Revelation 2, do the first things again. First love, the distance was my making. The return is my choosing. Nothing fills this space. First love, I'm coming back. I opened the pages this morning, earlier than I had in a long time. Before the calendar spoke, before the phone had an opinion, before the day had an agenda, I came back to the first things, and the first love was there, exactly where I left it, waiting, which is the grace I didn't earn by the leaving. Returning to where I started. The distance is closing.
Did the things I did at first love.
And the love was there, exactly where I left it.
First love,
I'm coming back to you. First love.
first love,
Still there.
still waiting.
First love.
First love,
I'm back. I wanna tell you about a search that didn't end until it found me. Not a casual search, not a due diligence search, the kind it goes until, in Luke 15:4 says, he goes after the lost sheep until he finds it. Not until he feels he's done enough, until he finds it. Those are different searches. I've been a lost sheep in more seasons than I want to enumerate, and not every season was dramatic lostness. Some seasons were the quiet drift that happens when you're not paying attention to how far the pasture is from where you started. And I wanna be honest about what it looks like when you're the lost one. In the Luke 15 story, it doesn't always feel like being lost. Sometimes it feels like being in a different field that seemed fine until you looked up and couldn't see anything you recognized. In Luke 15:4 says he leaves the 99 and goes after the one, and he goes until he finds it. Not until he's satisfied with the effort, until he finds it. Which means the finding is the guaranteed ending of every search he starts. The shepherd came for me, that's the story. The shepherd came for me, left the 99. Luke 15 goes until he finds it. The shepherd came for me, not a casual search. The shepherd came for me, until he found me in the field I drifted to. The shepherd came for me and brought me back. And the finding is not always a dramatic moment either. Sometimes the finding is quiet, a conversation, a sentence in a book, a morning that felt different than the mornings before it. And you look around and realize you've been found without knowing exactly when the shepherd arrived in your field. And he doesn't arrive angry about the distance you put between you. He arrives with the energy of the verse, says he joyfully puts the sheep on his shoulders. The emphasis is on joy, not disappointment, joy, which tells you something about what the finding means to the shepherd. He goes until he finds it. The finding is the ending of every search he starts for you. He comes with joy, not with a record of how far you went. The shepherd came for me, joyfully. The shepherd came for me, until he found me in the field I drifted to. Luke 15, the shepherd came, left the 99. The shepherd came for me, brought me home. I think about about the seasons when I was in the wrong field and didn't know that a search was underway, and I was the one being searched for. And the shepherd was in the field I was in before I knew he was looking, and he found me in the exact place I was, not the place I should have been, in the exact place I was. The shepherd came for me joyfully. Luke 15 goes until he finds. The shepherd came for me in the wrong field, still found me. The shepherd came. He joined out with a record, brought me home. The shepherd came for me. He found me. The shepherd came in the field I was in. The shepherd came for me. I've been keeping a record, not as documentation, as evidence that the word never is accurate. When applied to the faithfulness of God, and the record has not produced a single exception in as many years as I've been keeping it. I tested it in the year that had no business producing evidence of faithfulness based on the weather of that year, and it was faithful anyway. Not in the way I expected, but present, and present counts as not failing. I tested it in the season when the silence was loudest, and I read the faithfulness into the silence. The way you read the continued heartbeat of someone sleeping as evidence they're still alive, even when they're quiet. Still faithful, still there, even in the quiet. Lamentations 3:23. His compassions never fail, they are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. And I've been testing the great and the never across every season. Available to me, God's faithfulness never fails. Never, never. Not in the hard years, never. Not in the silent seasons. God's faithfulness never fails. Lamentations 3, new every morning, never consumed. God's faithfulness never fails. I've checked the record, never failed, not once, never. And I wanna be precise about what never means in the specific context of Lamentations 3:23. Never means in the year you're thinking about, where you're wondering if the faithfulness held through that. Yes, in that year too, the record includes that year and returns the same find. It never failed, not in that one either. Every morning, new compassions, every season, faithfulness present, not depending on the weather of the season, but on the character of the one who gives it. God's faithfulness never fails. Never, every morning, new every morning. God's faithfulness never fails. I check the record, never. Not in the hardest years, still faithful. God's faithfulness never fails. Never. I was in a season last year that I would not have designed, and I watched the faithfulness show up in that season in ways I didn't engineer and couldn't have predicted. And I added it to the record, and the record said, still never fails. Still never. The word is accurate. God's faithfulness never fails. Never. Not in your season. Never. Not in mine. Never. Lamentations 3. Never. Consumed. New every morning. Faithful. Faithfulness never fails. Never, never, never fails. Never, never, never fails. Never, 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 never. Never fails. New every morning. God's faithfulness never fails. Never fails. Never. Never fails. I want to describe what it looks like from the outside. When a man is living from a different citizenship than the room he's in, because the difference is visible without being announced. And I want to tell you what produces it. The set apart man in the room that wasn't designed for what he carries. Doesn't look uncomfortable, he looks differently oriented. Like a compass in a room full of phones that all agree on the direction that is in order. And the difference is not his personality, it's his citizenship. 1 Peter 2:9 says, chosen people, royal priesthood, holy nation, God's special possession. And special possession means the one who owns is different from the room. And I want to be honest, that living different in rooms that weren't designed for it has a social cost that the verse doesn't minimize, and I'm not gonna either.
Set apart.
1 Peter 2:9.
Set apart.
Chosen people,
Royal priesthood.
holy nation,
Set apart.
God's special possession.
Set apart.
Not to be separated, to carry different citizenship into every room.
Set apart.
Called out of darkness
Into wonderful light.
set apart.
That's who I
am. Living different looks like a specific moment when the room is going one direction and the citizenship I carry is pointing another. And choosing the citizenship over the room's momentum. It looks like the conversation that I could have steered toward the comfortable version of what everyone expected, and I steered toward the more honest version that costs something. And it looks like the identity staying consistent across every room I enter. Not a different version for a different audience. The same citizenship in the boardroom, in the bar, in the bedroom, in the church. Set apart means the citizenship is the constant.
Not the room.
The room changes.
The citizenship doesn't set apart.
1 Peter 2:9.
Chosen people.
Royal priesthood.
Holy nation.
God's possession.
Set apart.
Same citizenship in every room.
Set apart.
Called out of darkness.
Set apart.
That's who we are. This is the whole XXII in one declaration. Nothing wasted. The material he made from everything you handed over. First love returned to where it started, because what it pointed at was always the most true thing. Clothed in righteousness is not yours. The garment he put on you that fits everything you couldn't cover. The shepherd came for you not until sufficient effort. Until you were found, every promise kept, the ledger is clean. Not one unfulfilled entry. The valley and the mountain, he was in both. The through was the road, not the detour. Unbreakable love, new every morning, never depending on your deserving. Greater is he.
1 John 4:4.
The comparison doesn't favor what's coming against you. I will not fear. Psalm 27:1. The fact is larger than the fear. God's faithfulness never fails, never. The record has no exceptions. The Prodigal Church,
Welcome back.
the community was built for this. And the life that all of it produces is the set apart life. The life of a person who carries different citizenship.
Into every room the world routes them through.
Who declares the praises of the one who called them out of darkness
Into wonderful light.
set apart, not as isolation, as identity. So I walk in today with the citizenship active in every room the day routes me through. Not announcing it, living it. And the living is the declaration that 1 Peter 2:9 was described.
I am chosen.
Royal priesthood,
Holy nation.
God's special possession.
Set apart.
And I walk into Tuesday
With that
as the fact
that determines everything else.
set apart.
1 Peter 2:9.
Chosen people,
Royal priesthood.
set apart.
Called out of darkness.
Into wonderful light.
Set apart.
Nothing wasted.
First love clothed in righteousness.
Shepherd found you.
Every promise kept.
The valley and the mountain.
Both
Unbreakable love. Greater is he.
I will not fear.
yes. The Prodigal Church, welcome back.
Set apart,
Grace wins, grace always wins.
set apart.
Set apart. I wanna talk to the person who left the church for reasons that were real and hasn't come back yet because the reasons are still there. And I wanna tell you what brought me back without pretending. The reasons for leaving weren't real. I left because of real things. I wanna say that clearly, not to validate every reason people leave, but because the honest version of the return has to start with the honest version of the leaving. I was hurt by real people in a real institution that claimed to be something and acted like something else, in specific documented instances that I didn't manufacture. And I left and I stayed gone long enough to build a theology that justified the distance. Hebrews 10:25 says, not giving up meeting together, some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another. And I read that, not as guilt, as the description of what I was missing in the distance I created.
The Prodigal Church,
I left
the Prodigal Church,
for real reasons,
the Prodigal Church.
but I'm coming back, not because the reasons disappeared, because the thing it was built for I can't do alone.
The Prodigal Church,
Coming back, not to the version that hurt me, to the thing the community was always supposed to be.
the Prodigal Church.
I'm back,
I'm back.
yeah. The return required that I separate the institution's failure from the community's purpose, and not let the failure of the former cancel the need for the latter. Because I needed people who were carrying the same weight in the same direction, and pretending I didn't was the most expensive theology I ever maintained. And the isolation that the pretending required cost me things that the community would have caught if I'd been in it. Not giving a meeting together, the instruction assumes you're gonna want to, and gives you the reason anyway, because the want and the need are not always in agreement. The Prodigal Church, coming back, not to pretend it was perfect, coming back cause I need what it was built to provide.
The Prodigal Church,
Hebrews 10:25, not giving up meeting together.
the Prodigal Church,
I'm back,
coming back.
coming home. If you left for real reasons, I'm not gonna tell you the reasons were wrong. I'm gonna tell you that the distance is costing you something the community was designed to cover. And the imperfect version of the community still does the thing better than the isolation does.
Come back,
Not to the version that failed you, to the thing it was built for.
come
The
back.
door is open, the community is incomplete without you in it.
The Prodigal Church,
Welcome back,
the door was open.
still open. Hebrews 10:25,
25,
not giving up meeting together.
encouraging one another.
The Prodigal Church,
Coming back,
not to pretend
coming back.
to need the community.
The Prodigal Church,
Welcome back,
welcome home. Welcome back.
the community was incomplete.
The Prodigal Church,
Coming home. I've been doing an inventory of everything I thought was wasted, and discovering that the inventory was wrong. Romans 8:28 says, in all things God works for good,
all things.
including the things I wrote off as waste. The years I spent going in the wrong direction became the specific knowledge of what the wrong direction accumulates, that makes me useful to every man still in it, who needs someone who knows the address from the inside. The failures that embarrassed me became the credibility that let me sit in the rooms I now sit in, with the people who are in the middle all of their own version of those failures, and the failure is the entry ticket. And the suffering I didn't choose became the capacity for empathy that I could not have developed in any other curriculum than the one that produced it.
Romans 8:28.
In all things,
Not some,
all God works for good, including the things I found His ways.
nothing wasted,
Romans 8:28.
nothing wasted.
He recruited it all, the failures, the suffering, the years going wrong.
Nothing wasted,
He made it all material.
nothing wasted.
Not one chapter, not one season, not one decision. All things work for good.
Nothing wasted.
Nothing. The relationship that ended badly became a specific understanding of what I needed to build the one that lasted. The job I lost became the route to the work I was made for, that the job was preventing me from finding. And the thing I'm most ashamed of became the testimony that does the most work in the rooms where that shame is the thing other people are still carrying. And my willingness to name it opens the door that nothing else in the room could open. He doesn't just redeem the waste, He recruits it, makes it material for what He's building next.
Nothing wasted,
All of it becomes something.
nothing wasted,
Romans 8:28.
nothing wasted.
He recruited it all, the failures, the suffering, the years.
Nothing wasted,
All things work for good.
nothing wasted.
Nothing. Yeah. Give Him the thing you think is too wasted to be of any use. Give Him the year you wish hadn't happened. Give Him the chapter you've been trying to keep off the table. He makes material out of what you give Him, and the worse the material looks when you hand it over, the more specifically useful it becomes in the work He's building.
Nothing wasted,
Hand it over.
nothing wasted.
Nothing wasted. Romans 8:28.
Nothing wasted,
All things work for good. All things.
nothing wasted.
He recruited every chapter, the failures, the suffering, the waste.
Nothing wasted,
He makes material out of all of it.
nothing wasted,
Nothing wasted.
nothing wasted.
Nothing wasted.
Nothing wasted,
Not one chapter. Romans 8:28.
nothing wasted, nothing wasted, nothing wasted.
I want to talk about the kind of love that doesn't have a breaking point. Because the breaking point would have to be in the one who gives it, and there isn't one. Lamentations 3:22 calls it his, the great love that means we are not consumed. New every morning, unbreakable. Yeah. There's a kind of love that depends on the object being deserving enough to maintain the love's interest. And I've been on the receiving end of that kind, and it works fine as long as I perform within the acceptable range of deserving. And then there is this, the love that doesn't break, because the breaking point is in the giver.
And the giver
Has no breaking point, not because he hasn't seen enough to read you one, because he's seen everything and he's still here.
because of the Lord's great love,
We are not consumed.
His compassions never fail.
New every morning, not depending on my morning's performance. New regardless,
Every morning,
unbreakable.
unbreakable.
His love is unbreakable. Lamentations 3:22.
Great love,
Never consumed.
unbreakable.
Compassion never fail.
New every morning,
Every morning,
unbreakable.
breaking point isn't in Him.
Unbreakable,
I've tested the limits.
unbreakable.
Still here,
Still love,
unbreakable, covenant love. Unbreakable. I wanna be clear that I've tested the limits, not intentionally, as a theological experiment, in a way that a man who doesn't believe something tested by living as if it isn't true, and then being surprised when the truth holds anyway. And the love held in the seasons that should have been the limit, in the years that accumulated the most evidence against my deserving. In the mornings I came back from further than I thought possible to come back from. The love was new every morning, including those mornings. Unbreakable, the limit doesn't exist
In the God who gives it.
new every morning, including the mornings that should have been last ones.
Unbreakable,
His love is unbreakable. Lamentations 3:22.
never consumed.
New every morning, compassions never fail.
Unbreakable,
Tested the limits, still love.
still here.
Unbreakable, covenant love. Unbreakable, the weight of being loved by something unbreakable is different from being loved by something that could break, because something that could break requires you to manage the conditions that preserve the love, and something unbreakable requires nothing from you for its continuity. It's unbreakable whether you maintain it or you don't, and the relief of that is the specific weight of covenant love received correctly.
Unbreakable, His love is unbreakable.
Lamentations 3:22.
Great love never consumed. New every morning.
Unbreakable, the breaking point isn't in him,
Tested the limit.
still love.
Unbreakable,
Covenant love.
praise. Unbreakable,
Unbreakable.
unbreakable. New every morning.
Still love.
Unbreakable,
Covenant love.
unbreakable. Unbreakable.